In 1990, China sent 5 military observers to the Middle East. The move signaled the start of its participation in the United Nations peacekeeping operations. Since then, 27 years have passed, and today China is the country making the second largest contribution to UN peacekeeping costs. It now has some 2,500 members serving in UN peacekeeping operations. In the past 5 years, China has deployed peacekeeping forces in 9 conflict areas, including the Democratic Republic of Congo, South Sudan, and Mali. And in 2013, China for the first time sent a security force of 170 soldiers to the UN Multidimensional Integrated Stabilization Mission in Mali. Zhang Bing, a medic with the Chinese peacekeeping force, came to Mali in 2016. She kept a diary of her experiences as a special gift for her daughter. When she arrived in the country, what she first saw was an abandoned region that was hot, poverty-stricken and war-torn. The war chaos had left the land nearly uninhabitable. Few residents were living in the area. The region also experiences severe heat in the daytime. And when night falls, the whole camp becomes dark and quiet because of a curfew. At those moments, Zhang missed her 9-year-old daughter. She began a habit of writing a diary to record her daily life and share it with her daughter.
短短的不足400天的时间里，我竟错失了她成长中2个重要的节点。重要的生日祝福我没有在她身边亲自为她送上。所以在3月27号这一天，我写下了一篇对女儿充满了祝福和期许的日记。
Zhang saw many war casualties, both wounded and killed. Her experiences reminded her of a Benjamin Franklin quote, "There was never a good war or a bad peace." Chinese peacekeeper Du Hengda, another parent, expresses his love in a different way. The day he left China for Liberia happened to be his daughter's first birthday. So now whenever he misses his daughter, he starts drawing something. Sometimes the drawings are of small lizards crawling around his task zone, sometimes of fishes he catches, and sometimes just a portrait of his daughter.
现在他头发还短，我希望就是说他能扎起马尾，然后给他扎辫子，包括我们一样的，就是我认为我的父母很伟大，所以我希望我也能做一个伟大的父亲，然后把我最好的都留给女儿，都送给女儿。
He has drawn so many images that his drawings made a pile thick enough for a whole album by the end of the year. Du's team was the 4th sent by China to join the peacekeeping mission in Liberia. Over the past 10 years, Chinese peacekeepers have disposed of tens of thousands of landmines and unexploded bombs. They have extended the mine-free area near the Israel-Lebanon border by some 2 million square meters, gaining the reputation as the most efficient mine disposal team in the UN interim force in Lebanon. This year, China has so far contributed over 10% of the peacekeeping budget worldwide, after just over 28% from the US. China also sends more troops to the UN peacekeeping missions than any other permanent member of the UN Security Council.
We are proud of the contribution made by the Chinese forces in the peacekeeping efforts in the region.
I'm glad to see China playing a very important role, being a leader of a number of global issues, and I wish to see China continue playing this role and speak not only its national capacity, but speak as a promoter of the UN agenda.
China now has become over recent years a very important contributor. Chinese units are well equipped and well trained.
China is the top contributor of peacekeeping forces from the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council. Troops from China's ground, navy, air and logistics forces undertake various tasks such as combat readiness training and disaster relief in China before beginning missions overseas. Since joining UN peacekeeping operations in 1990, Chinese troops have been deployed 24 times, with over 36,000 personnel dispatched.